show me everything
Well, hello dazzlings, dazzlettes, and newcomers. My name is Aria, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, and welcome back to Aria Games. Okay, so, where we last left off, nothing really happened, except for, like, a few things, like, I don't know why that weird glitch with Monika kept happening. I don't know if that's part of the game or not. If it is, I'm terrified. If it's not, I'm still very terrified. Either way, we're just gonna head back into this. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ari. Back up, please. Your boobies are all in my personal space. I have my own. I don't need yours. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Why are you saying that as if I, like, sold my soul to you? You know what? Probably shouldn't say that because I basically fucking did. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack.
Bitch, fuck you! Excuse you! I don't know you like that. You can't just make comments like that. The only person who can make comments like that about me is my best friend, and you, bitch, are not.
So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year.
Why you snitching, Sayori? Why you snitching? I thought we were close. I thought we were tight. Why you snitching on me? Why? She didn't need to know that. I don't know her. You don't need to tell her our business. What the fuck?
And last year, too.
Okay, bitch, we get it. I didn't want to join any clubs. Big deal.
I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Is you finna fight me? Are we finna fight? Like, bitch, you wanna go? I'm so confused right now. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh! Damn! She spilled the tea. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Fuck you, that's what you get, bitch.
Manga is literature!
Depending to the certain person, it could technically be. Swiftly defeated. Oh my god, I don't need to know about my mail right now. Stop. Shoot, no, I didn't read that.
Don't worry, guys. Ari always gives his best as long as he's having fun.
My apologies, I don't know how to make that stop. And not gonna lie, you're right. I don't like that you're right, because it's freaking me out.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking.
I do help my friends without them asking, and it's nice at times, but other times they're just like, I told you I didn't need any help, and I'm like, Jesus, okay, calm down.
Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is messy. It's so messy, it's distracting. I shouldn't be laughing. My room is a mess. I'm recording in my room right now, and it is a complete and total mess. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oh my god.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Jealous of what? Bitch, no! First of all, I don't want you. Second of all, what is there to be jealous of? Friends. Friendship. Like, oh my god. This is gonna be an interesting ride, isn't it?
How come? You and Ari can become good friends too.
Sayori, shut the fuck up. I don't know this crazy ass bitch. Sayori? Oh boy. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Bitch, fuck you.
Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori? You brought me some? You brought me a gift? Well, I will gladly accept, but just know I didn't get anything for you. Just saying that. And what did you give me? Oh, they're red bottoms. Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. I'm trying very hard not to go like aw, because I'm used to doing that whenever I look at like visual novels on my own time. And I think it's cute, but I know that this has some dark turns, and I know she is not cute in the end, so I'm like, no. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
You seem to do a lot of that, Sayori, not thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Ugh. It'll make me happy no matter what. You just want to die, don't you? Ugh. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. So Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. What's it called? And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is how nerds flirt. I know because I am a nerd. This is how you flirt. You give them a book or a video game, and then afterwards, like, you either read it together or play the game together, and then you discuss afterwards. And then you, like, slip in some innuendos. Don't ask me how I know that. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Stop! No, don't say she's cute, then I'm gonna think she's cute, and then I'm gonna be fucked in the end. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. See, that's what makes me nervous, seeing how I literally just met her and she's already getting me shit. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Just shoot me. Just fucking shoot me in the head. Apparently this guy wants a death wish. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. I'm actually a really slow reader, IRL. Like, this last book of Dorothy Must Die took me over a year to read, but then again, like, I also had YouTube videos to make, I had videos to edit, I had homework to do, I had classes to study for, I had, other stuff like church-wise and social-wise. Yeah. And I actually just finished the book, and I loved it so much. The ending was amazing, even though not really what I wanted it to be. I still think you guys should go read it. Definitely go check it out. And Danielle Page, best writer ever, in my opinion. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some schedules activities for the day. Words and reading and things. I just talked about how I loved reading Danielle Page, and now I can't read a simple text. Ugh. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Let me guess, she's looking for her manga. Wait, seeing as how it, like, is this the manga as in, like, the good manga, or the manga as in hentai? I'm just leave that to her. I mean, you could have your own thing, you're interested in you, like, you be you, boo. But I don't think you'd want to hide your private manga collection in a public classroom. That's just my opinion. And my 2 cents. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Yes! Lonely time! Time to myself! Let the introvert spread open their wings and be alone! I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Read the book Yuri got you. I mean, it's not that hard, and even though I kinda don't really want to read the book, but still, you could read the book! She just said that you could read it. You could sit down and read it. She's reading right now. You could read it. I guess I could always read some of the books Yuri gave me. Thank you! But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Tired from what? What did you do? You walked into the fucking classroom after class. Well, I mean, I am tired after classes too, but how are you tired? I mean, I'm not so tired as in, like, I'll slump down and be like, I can't even read right now. Me, I'll pick up a book and I'll probably fall asleep while reading that book. And not saying, like, the book is, like, boring or anything. I was just like, I'll be reading it so long that it'll go into, like, long hours of the night, and then I'll be out. I could probably fall asleep right now. Yep. Thought that was gonna be the case. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with something, with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? Advertisement. You know, for a girl who's really daft at times, you actually have a keen eye for this stuff. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. I know. It's rare to find her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Food! I'm hungry right now. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. I had, so you can tell we had finals today. Like, these last 3 days were finals, hence why I couldn't put out any new videos, especially this, or anything on just Aria. Because I had finals, and I had to study every day, and afterwards I'd get out of class around 12 o'clock, and I'd come home, get food, and then, like, study for my next final. And I had lunch, but the time I'm recording this is, like, it's 5:53, and I'm starving. So yeah, thank you for reminding me that I'm hungry, Monika!
What kind?
Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. So... Excuse me, sorry, I was scratching my throat. For you guys who've been here the longest, you remember when my channel was called Aria Blaze? Well, don't worry, I'm actually going into this. I have to scratch my throat again. Well, I'm still in the MLP fandom. I'm still a Pegasister, and But like I said in the last episode of this, I like darker things. And one of those things includes the Cupcake and Muffins fanfic from MLP. And when she said cupcakes, it just made me think about it. Even though my favorite character, like, of the main six is Rainbow Dash, when Pinkie Pie was, like, making her cupcakes, it was actually really intriguing to me, and I just wanted to keep listening. When I first listened to Cupcakes, however, it was like, I was like 12, and it freaked me out, but now I'm just like, I actually like got into it, and I'm actually more interested. My favorite series from Cupcakes now is Muffins by Raytana Station. I don't know. Yeah, it is Raytana Station. And very dark, very gory, and I like it. Yeah, there's a lot of things you don't know about me. I'll probably explain more in like a story time, but for now, we need to keep going.
Ah, you're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes!
Incorrect. That is Pinkie Pie because she has a special ingredient that she gets from other ponies.
That works out perfectly! That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Shit! Now I'm hungry for cupcakes!
Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too!
Anyway, we still need to work out the details for the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Why you all up in my grill, girl? Jeez, back up! Ah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry!
Don't do that, okay?
Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
I need my school to have a napping club, please. Just a club devoted to napping. I would love that so much.
Does our school have a...
Oh no, that's me. Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know.
No! Not Black Butler! Not Dragon Ball Z! Not Kill la Kill! I'm kidding. But still, that's not nice.
You'll still need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem! What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You still oversleep every day, You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Yeah, exactly. You can't get on, like, I can't get on you. No, I messed it up. You can get on me, but I can't get on you.
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret!
Uh-huh. None. I knew it.
Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that.
Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Eh?
Sayori glances around at herself. Oh my god, you're an idiot.
How is it written all over me?
You're stupid. That's what you are. You're stupid. I need somebody to find a dunce cap and just glue it to her head. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the sides of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Ooh. Well, then again, like, getting dressed while doing all of that, like, I've had to rush in the morning and it is hard to, like, not get toothpaste all over you.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because I don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Me! Just like, they won't tell you about it, but they won't tell you if you have a piece of broccoli stuck in your teeth, but I will because I don't care about embarrassing you. I will embarrass you just to make sure you don't look like a goddamn fool.
Hey, you meanie.
Truth hurts, sweetheart. Truth hurts. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That was mean! That was rude! Stupid! Okay, male Ari in Doki Doki Literature Club, that was an asshole move. Don't do that shit. You don't say that to your best friend who is the opposite sex of you. That's fucking mean! Don't say that shit, that's mean!
That's super mean!
I know! I apologize! My idiot male self just decided to open his big fat mouth and say that. I apologize, Sayori. That was mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Bitch, no we won't. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Why so up close? And why is it technically looking down her non-existent boobies?
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does all these kind of things.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to close the button, fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? That's why you don't button it up all the way. And you cannot tell me. I know a lot of people will probably go like, it's not fitting because like, oh, her boobs might be too big. She is a B at most. And I know about buttons not closing in all the way because your boobs are too big. I have that problem. So, yeah, I can tell. She is a B at most.
It did when I bought it.
When did you buy it?
If you ever buttoned it,
you would have noticed that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
We just had this conversation! Your boobs ain't big! I mean, they're getting bigger, but they're not big! Don't say that out loud!
Anyway, you look much better.
Oh, that's me talking. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Bitch, did you not see how hard it took me to button all those stupid buttons? Really? I mean, just... You're not a true friend. You're not a true friend. A true friend would actually, like, recognize that. But then again, a best friend would probably do that. You're probably in best friend status, but you're not my best friend. You're in-game Ari best friend, but this Ari, no, you would piss me off with that shit.
Phew!
Ugh.
That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arm out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And what are you saying? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Okay, I had a feeling that this would happen. Me choosing all of those letters in the last episode probably put me on Sayori's route, didn't it? And I have a feeling that's going to be the same thing next time, or if I switch it up. Should I switch it up? I don't know. I don't know the consequences of switching it up every once in a while. I'm scared.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
See, the way my body is set up, teenagers, they can't go to sleep. We can't go to sleep at a certain time. And with these phones and everything, like, as my dad said, you kids and your new phones is, like, always having it in your room and, like, everywhere. Just, like, you will never go to sleep on time. Like, you're up till 3 o'clock on that stupid phone. F? Please, I'm trying to record right now, and your excitement from that is not helping! Go away. Shoot. Thank you. Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori!
Aw, but I was joking that time!
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. I know where this is going. I've been down this route several times, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If it does work, hooray for the new couple. If it doesn't work, fuck. That's going to be a very awkward relationship.
Okay, everyone!
Bitch, where the fuck did you come from? You just slid out of nowhere, just like, hey, what's up? I'm still here too! Monika suddenly calls out, yeah. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay! Aria, I can't wait to read yours.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. It's the easiest way to get paper. Why are you judging? On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Dude, stop drooling over her, okay? Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Seeing as how I actually, did words that Sayori would like, how about Sayori? I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Ari!
It is? IRL, I'm not good at writing poems. I'm telling you guys all about how I like dark stuff, and even with my poetry, I write dark shit. I write some dark-ass poems. What is wrong with me? I'm like, am I bipolar? I'm all happy for you guys, and then I talk to you about all the dark stuff that I like. Wow, what is wrong with me?
I love it!
I had no idea you were... wrong voice.
I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Speak for yourself, Negro! I am a good writer. I'm a good-ass writer. Like, I love writing. That's actually what I want to be if this YouTube thing doesn't work out. An author. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Or like, okay. My main career is probably going to be an author, and I'll do YouTube as a hobby. And if YouTube decides to, like, give me a job offer afterwards, because I've seen a lot of people do that. However, with the new policy and everything, I doubt that'll happen. So yeah, if all that comes into play, then maybe I'll probably try and do both. Like, depends.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't just like it? Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an Ari poem!
My grammar Nazi is starting to come out. It's supposed to say it's an Ari poem.
And that's what makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest.
You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Like, I would understand if you were talking to me like that was yesterday in game-wise, but well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Ari. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Stop! You're gonna make me blush! Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That way, it will be my way of that will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too? Right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Do I actually get to read it? Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not bad. I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I love this. Like, everything up to the last, like, stanza was amazing and actually, like, wow, that's actually really good. And then, I want breakfast. The most relatable part of all of it. I want breakfast. That was good. That was good. I like that. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes you feel a little better about. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Blah, I can't read.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
I'm hungry! Stop talking about food, I'm hungry! Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
That stopped happening for me ever since I went to high school. I stopped eating breakfast, like, a long time ago. And I'm able to eat breakfast, like, every now and again in the morning. Like, sometimes I'll get something at Mickey D's, sometimes I'll get something at the cafeteria, but... Ooh, excuse me. It just depends on, like, if I have time.
I get all cranky.
Same. If I don't eat, then I get cranky. I'm just like, I get hangry. I'm just like, if you don't get the fuck out of my way right now, I'm going to tear off your head and eat it. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monika's the best.
Yeah. Still not too sure about her.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I share my poem with to next? Natsuki, Yuri, Monika. I don't know. Natsuki?
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
What the fuck does that mean? That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes?
Do you want to get smacked?
Bitch, I will smack you right back! You wanna go? I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Did you even try? At least Sayori tried. Like, hers was actually really funny. But this is just like, this is 4th grade stuff, and you go and trash talk my poem? Really?
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. Don't lie!
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? I don't like it! That was so bad! Like, you didn't even try! Like, what? Don't lie to the girl!
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
Now I feel bad. God damn it, game! Ugh. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
I could see that with the last 2 lines. People can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I can see where that's like... Yeah, I can see where that might hit somebody.
Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Blah, blah, blah.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Pro at 4th grade.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decide to humor her with the last comment. Calm down, little freshman. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't... If Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I would take it away from her. I would relish in that fact. But then again, I'm a bitch, so... Yuri and Monika. Which one first? I'll save Monika for last. What's that face for? Is it that bad? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine.
Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. Stop being cute, damn it! I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them.
I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her trains of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed.
Yeah, she went from nervous little yandere to literature teacher in a snap. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something that you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem.
Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things.
I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
Natsuki can be a little bit biased, but though...
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. That smile is actually really cute, and it's pissing me off. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing? It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green light of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That's cool. Not as good as Sayori's, but it's cool.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
It's in cursive! All cursive handwriting is bad. You should see my dad's signature. It's a scribble! What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Not really. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to
Tongue work. God damn it.
something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Jerry?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Ari.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences through their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. And it sounds a lot more personal. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me feel happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll just have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
And Monika!
Hi, Ari. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay? Okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Again with that pose! Monika! Bitch, why?
Don't worry, Ari. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's just that sort of barrier that we're all learning to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect, because I can't fucking talk. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be.
Stop with the goddamn pose. That looks uncomfortable. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri.
But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected. This is why Sayori and I are friends, because I'm the exact same way.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit more either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best.
Excuse me. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you.
Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Bitch, that's exactly what this is.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. This is long. Okay.
It could have been me. See the direction the sparkles protrudes? Bleh. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A reel. Blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Is you looking at me? I'm scared now! I'm very frightened now. Looking in and looking out. Are you actually looking at me? Can you see me? Should I tape up my camera like everybody tells me to? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Not feedback. Feedback, Aria, you stupid. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten really popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Writer's block. I know her too well and she is a fucking bitch. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Talk for yourself, dude! Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes light on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try out that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Catfight! WORLDSTAR!
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Ari did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Ari liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
They're fighting over me. Great, just what I wanted. And the music stopped. I'm scared! Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Ari appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs naturally grew a size bigger as soon as Ari started showing up.
Whoa! Wait a minute! Whoa! Hold up! Wait a minute! Whoa! Okay! That escalated quickly.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
Whoa! Okay. I'm scared, guys. Like, this is hilarious, but I'm also very terrified. I don't know what's going on.
I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls run towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Oh shit! I'm scared. Help!
Ari, she's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true! She started it! If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Ari.
Wait. There's a reason why we have There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Ari?
Don't put me on the spot, please.
Well,
How did I get myself dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, Natsuki, Yuri, help me, Sayori! That's what I'm doing. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Ari? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never! It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself?
Oh god, I just made it worse. Oh my god. What? I'm scared. Help! Monika, help me!
This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki! Yuri! You guys are my friends! I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences.
Oh, she's crying! Wait, no, not oh my god, no, help! Oh my god! Emotions! Conflict, drama, fear, help!
Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because...
Well,
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were.
Did you have to say the thing about the boobs?
Big and beautiful.
I'm a go. Sayori, you shouldn't have said that. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead sometimes, but it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Ah! Sebastian Todd, I love you, but not now! Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see to see her get herself hurt. Same with me. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Go away! Thank you. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Ari, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends as well. From your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Ari! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier?
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. Hating them may come later, but as for now, not really. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Ari, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is making me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun!
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Still, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, But it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Alrighty. I am going to end the episode here, because that was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Just everything just started spiraling out of control. And, yeah, I'm going to save. And, yeah. That'll be an episode for next time. Yeah, everything just went out of control really fucking quick. And it sort of scared me. And that thing about the boobs, I'm just like, why was boobs, like, a topic in this episode? I have no idea why. Does the game see that I have actually big boobs? Did I really say that? And you know what? I'm keeping it in the episode because fuck it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me for the second episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. If you guys like what you saw, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to become a Dazzling or a Dazzler today. If this is the first video you've ever seen by me, you are no longer a newcomer. Welcome to the family. As always, guys, I'm Aria. Thank you so much for joining me on Aria Games, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!
I show me everything I